Hey, welcome back. So, my next course that's available in my Patreon group is called Mama Star's Smart Method for Goal and Intention Setting. And I'm sure you may have heard of the SMART method, where there's specific, measurable, achievable. I can't remember what the R is, and then time-based. Oh, relevant, relevant, and time-based. And we've heard of those, right? You set out your goal and you say specifically what your goal is, and that's wonderful. How many of you, anybody raise your hand, give me a thumbs up in the comments, whatever, make a comment. How many of you have spent a lot of energy setting the goal and forgetting all about it, and coming back a few months later and looking at this binder or notebook where you've written down all your goals and went, oh, yeah, I remember that. I wonder why I never did that. Well, that's where the next piece comes in. Smart intention setting. Because smart goal setting, brain-based, right? This is my little brain, divine masculine, up and down, straight, divine masculine, giving you a structure. But to just hold on to that, to just pay attention to that, you're neglecting another half of you, which is your divine feminine, which needs to be creative, and you're neglecting your spiritual self. And your spiritual self is always there, even if you're not paying attention to it. Let's face it, it really is. So when I thought about it, I got to thinking about, well, what is it about that? Why do we self-sabotage? And for me, of the entire piece, and I've got, a smart method for intention setting, which is make it spiritual, make it mindful, make it aligned, make it real, and make it truthful. Out of all of those things, and you got to learn, go get my freebie anyway. Out of all of those things, the most important thing is alignment. And if you're out of alignment with who you think you are and what you think you're here for, and if you're out of alignment with parts of yourself that don't agree with this goal, you will self-sabotage every time. You just will. And further, I've discovered that sometimes you will set this goal and you will have your entire brain-based SMART goal set up and ready to go. And then you turn and look at the spiritual side of it. You look at the intention setting side of it, and you discover it's not a goal for you. You discover it is not aligned with who I am. And there's a better goal out there for me. And I will tell you that if you fail to reach your goal, it may not necessarily be the goal that's the problem. It may be you. It may be a part of you that does not want this to happen. Or it may be a part of you that is saying, this is not spiritually aligned. This is not who I think I am. And you will stop yourself every time. So my little smart method over here, it helps you look at those blocks. It helps you stop self-sabotage before it begins. And it helps you truly evaluate if this is a goal for you. Or are you reaching this goal because somebody else said you should have? It has to be real for you. It has to be truth-based for you. It has to be aligned with your spirit. It has to be something that you can create in your mind. And it has to be spiritual. And if it's not those things, you may be a victim of self-sabotage. So when you join my Patreon, you get access to this course, and you get access to the workbook, and you get to learn how to walk through this process. And if you're lucky, you meet somebody in the community who will become a battle buddy with you, and the two of you can work together to achieve your goals. Lots of reasons to join my Patreon, I must say. We'll see on the other side, because now we're going to talk about how you get those goals. See you in a minute.